In Uganda tomorrow on the second leg of his visit to East Africa. The Pope has been in Kenya for the last 3 days, where he encouraged reconciliation between Christians and Muslims.
The Pearl of Africa, Uganda's tagline for investors and tourists. And like pearls, the country's 14 million Catholics, about 42% of the population, believe they are precious and desirable to the biggest Christian church in the world. Further proof of that, Uganda is home to 24 Catholic martyrs that the church recognizes as people who died for their faith, and in whose name this shrine was built, and from where Pope Francis will celebrate Mass at the weekend.
The Pope has come to celebrate faith of our ancestors, and he has also come to renew his faith. So he comes with us so that he invites Ugandans to constantly renew their faith in God and in the church.
The pontiff arrives in the middle of an election campaign. Ugandans want him to also pray for those that want to run this country for at least another 5 years. Yoweri Museveni, who has been ruling this country for almost 30 years now, looks set for yet another landslide.
If the Pope can pray to us, and we have leaders who can at least help us, and if we have some good limits, term limits, see, African leaders, they always want to lead and lead with no stopping.
Uganda have been facing a lot of corruption. Those people who are in the government are corrupt. I beg the Pope to pray for the people, to pray for those guys who are corrupt, so that they stop corruption.
While Ugandans were busy putting finishing touches to their preparatory work, getting ready to take over from where Kenya would have left on Friday, elsewhere in the world, doubting Thomases were still skeptical of the pontiff's decision to visit, quote, war-torn Africa.
Africa is very secure. Africa is stable. Africa is making tremendous progress. There are a few isolated areas where there may be some problems. Tell me which continent does not have problems. Is it Europe? No.
Pope Francis arrives in Uganda on Friday evening. Vuyomvoko, SABC News, Kampala, Uganda.